Yesterday, a grandma came to me and she was crying that two sons, they throwed this mother out of their house. And she's now out. She came from the home and she was staying somewhere else. And she is crying to me. She has two sons, but she was thrown out of her house. It is happening. What kind of heart these children may have? The whole life this mother have lived for her children and her husband. Parenting is also very important topic. Both has to join together. One side, parents have to learn the art of parenting. The modern children's, the way the children's have to be grown today is different. And today you need a new way of educating your children's, new way of handling your children's. In your time, you don't have any information. But today, even a fifth standard student have all the informations. Yes or no? It is not the same way you can make your child to grow, to educate. So it is a 50-50 accountability. One side, your children have to be molded, good habits have to be created. One side, you have to learn how to do parenting for the modern kids. So it is like that two a wheel that make you successful in the journey of parenting and growing your children's. So everything starts with small experience. Later, the children's, when they get opportunity, they will learn more. But this is an opportunity you are giving to your children's to experience what is nature food, to experience what is humbleness, to experience what is gratitude. Motherhood makes the mother special. And what is motherhood? It is unconditional love. That is motherhood. The real spirituality is bringing out the motherhood in each and every human being. That is what is real spirituality means. This story actually happened in Chennai. And I heard the story from a teacher. Actually, it was midnight. Suddenly, a young boy called the auto driver and said that Fatima is very sick. Please come and take her to hospital. Actually, that time it is a 50 rupees distance, but this auto driver was asking 250 rupees to take her to hospital and bring back. This young man told, no problem, come on, first take this party grandma and we will go to hospital. So the auto driver came and they took the grandma to hospital. And the nurse asked the young man, tell the name of your grandma. The young man told, I don't know her name. The nurse was surprised. You don't know your grandma's name? The young man said, yes, I don't know the grandma's name because she is not my grandmother. She is someone, I saw her suffering and I want to help her. I brought her to hospital. Seeing this scene, the auto driver was thinking, oh, we should not get 250 rupees. Let's get 100 rupees from him. Just it was in the mind of the auto driver. Actually, all of you visualize this scene. This is very fantastic story which can change a man's thought process. And suddenly what happened? The treatment was over. The treatment was over. And the auto driver took the grandma and the young champ went to the grandma's house, which is in the street itself, and they left their grandma there in her house. And the young champ took 250 rupees and gave to the auto driver. The auto driver said, I don't want money. This young champ asked the auto driver, hey, you told that you want 250 rupees when I called you. Now the auto driver said, listen to this word carefully. The auto driver said, I am also a human being. I am also a human being. I don't want this money. Let it be my service to this grandma. This is the story, my dear people. This is the story. But this story has a very different perspective. You have to analyze. Can we analyze the story? Just go into the mind of the auto driver. The first stage, when the young man called the auto driver, what was the state of the auto driver? The mind state of auto driver. And when in the hospital, what was the state of the auto driver? And at the last, what was the state of the auto driver? For every human being, there is a motherhood. For every human being, that motherhood is there. That compassion is there in every human being. But only difference is the distance, how much distance the divine is there within you. For some people, the divinity, the motherhood is there in 30 kilometers. For some people, it is in 300 kilometers depth. For everyone, the divinity is there. For some people, 3,000 kilometers depth, the divinity is there. It has to come out. First, for the auto driver, the compassion, the divinity, the motherhood, all are same. The humanity, all these words give the same meaning. It is there in the deep. In the hospital, it came to the middle. At the end of the session, at the end of the travel, the auto driver's humanity came up. The purpose of yoga invented, discovered by the great saints, is to bring your divinity, to bring your motherhood to the top. Every human being is having divinity in them. The only thing is how much depth it is. Many people don't get opportunity to bring up their divinity, to bring up their motherhood. The whole life, they don't get chance. The parents don't create that opportunity so that your children's divinity comes out. And many people don't experience that kind of compassion at all because it is there inside 30 kilometers or 300 kilometers or 3,000 kilometers. Inside it is there. And that is why we are seeing only the bad faces of human being, the angry people, the jealous people, the frustrated people. But inside everyone, there is a divine motherhood. If the work of the mother and the father is to bring your children's divinity outside, and most of the parents, they never bother about their important duty, and they just concentrate only on marks, only on material things. And at the last age, all parents complained their children's not showing care on them, their children's not taking care of them. Whomever old people I am seeing, they are all crying because their children's are not taking care of them. Yesterday, a grandma came to me and she was crying that two sons, they throwed this mother out of their house. And she's now out. She came from the home and she was staying somewhere else. And she is crying to me. She has two sons, but she was thrown out of her house. It is happening. What kind of heart these children may have? The whole life this mother have lived for her children and her husband. Some misunderstanding may be there. It can be there. But how can this happen? Where is that humanity gone to their children's? Yesterday I felt very bad. Today is Mother's Day. Yesterday a mother is crying like that to me. And I told her, just come to our ashram, be here. But just I'm thinking about the children's mindset. And I think that it is responsibility of all parents. From the childhood itself, you have to bring the humanity which is deep inside. You have to bring it up to your children's. Yes or no, all of you? Yes or no? It is called humanity training. All of you write it down. Don't use the word God, divine. Don't use all that. It is called humanity training. And when we give the humanity training, in the childhood itself, the humanity of the child will come up. The motherhood, the compassion, the divine characters of the child will come up. All the external situation today is against humanity. That character, humanity character, it is against that. It is actually putting the humanity core into the ditch, deep inside. It is pushing inside, rather pulling outside. That is happening. And slowly, the children grow up thinking only the money is matters, the outer things are matters, the house, the car, only the outer life is important. They forget that the motherhood, the inner love, compassion, living for others, they forget all this. They live only a materialistic life. That is the reason even they also suffer, and others, they make others also suffer. In this Mother's Day, let's take a resolution. Whatever may be the cause, let's take care of our parents. Not only our parents, all the mothers and all the old people are our parents. Let's do something in our life. Let's do something in our life and contribute as much as we can in any form to the parenthood, to the parents of this Bharat. It is our responsibility. And I have in my mind, after the temple project in our ashram, I am going to start a home for elder people. I am going to start the home for parents and elder people in our ashram or next to my ashram. Something I have to do. That is my next project. The mothers and fathers who have been thrown out from their family, and I am going to give place and take care in my home, in my ashram. I am going to do this. This is a resolution I am taking in this Mother's Day of 2025. That is my next project. I am going to do that.